During this video, I will demonstrate how to set up guided access on the iPad for NWEA map testing. As everyone knows, walking around the room during assessments is crucial in ensuring that students are on task. However, guided access will help prevent students from accessing the internet or other iPad applications to find answers. To begin, you need to turn your iPad sideways to landscape mode. Open your settings icon, then select the General tab. Verify that Use Side Switch To is set to mute. Tap Accessibility, scroll down to Learning, then tap Guided Access. Tap the Guided Access toggle switch to activate. Ensure that the accessibility shortcut is on. Then tap Passcode Settings. Select Set Guided Access Passcode. You will need to set a 4-digit passcode that you can remember. Do not share this passcode with any of your students or make it too simple like 1111 or 1234, as students will figure it out, thus defeating the entire purpose of the guided access. Re-enter your passcode. Exit out of setting by tapping the Home button on your iPad. The Home button is the round button that's on the edge of the iPad screen. Slide your finger up from the very bottom edge of the iPad. In the center right of the section that popped up, you will notice a lock icon. Tap on the lock and it will turn white. This will lock the orientation of the screen so that students cannot bypass the guided access by rotating the screen. Tap anywhere on the main screen and that lower screen will slide back down. Locate and then open your Safari browser. Navigate to https://test.mapnwea.org. You will see a message that states this site is attempting to open a pop-up window. Select Allow. Note that there are now 2 tabs, or possibly more, open in your browser. To avoid confusion, close all of them except for the one that is the test player that states Join Session and is asking for the test session name and password. It is important to understand that once you are done setting up all of the iPads, you will still need to log into NWEA Map on your teacher computer to provide the test session name and password for students to test. I will take a brief detour right now to demonstrate how to do this. First, direct your teacher's computer's browser to https://teach.mapnwea.org. Tap Continue, enter your username and password, then click Submit. Because I am the District Assessment Coordinator, I have more sessions in the left tab. Find and select Manage Test Sessions. This is where you will set up the testing session for your students. If you need more help with this, contact the person who has been running the NWEA map testing in your building. I will now exit out of this tab to get back on track with this presentation. Triple-click the Home button on your iPad. Again, the Home button is that round button on the edge of the iPad screen. To triple-click, press the Home button quickly, 1, 2, 3. If you don't press it quickly enough, something like this might happen. Simply reopen your Safari browser and triple click again. 1, 2, 3. The Accessibility Options box pops up. Select Guided Access. This box will disappear and a message briefly appears that states Guided Access started. Triple-click the Home button on your iPad again. The Accessibility Options box pops up again. Select Guided Access. The Enter Passcode box appears. Type in that 4-digit passcode that you set earlier. The screen will condense and you will see additional options appear on the bottom of the screen. Make sure that the touch toggle is switched on. It will be green. The next step will be to disable parts of the iPad screen so that the browser is locked down and students cannot access any other websites during testing. Use your finger to draw a rectangle on the screen. The rectangle will fill in. If it is not straight, click on the X on the top left of the rectangle and redraw a straight rectangle. Use the small white circles, called handles, to adjust the size of the rectangle. You will want it to reach all the way across the screen, side to side. Now, move the gray rectangle to the very top of your browser screen by touching anywhere on the gray section and sliding your finger up. You want the top section of your browser grayed out, covering up the X on this right side, but not the rest of the screen. You can adjust the gray area by touching one of the handles and sliding it up or down. Again, make sure that the gray rectangle stretches across the entire screen. Now tap Resume on the upper right side of the screen, and you will see a dialog box that states Guided Access Started. Notice that the top section of the browser is grayed out. The iPad is now ready for testing. You will need to repeat these steps for each of your iPads. One final note. When you are finished testing, you will need to triple-click that Home button again to disable the guided access. After you triple-click, remember 1, 2, 3, you will need to type in your passcode. You will then tap End on the top left of the screen. This will disable guided access and your students may now resume normal operation of the iPad.